afternoon, TOP Nation, and welcome to TOP Be Inspired and Five. I am Elder Fenna Speights, and I'm coming to you today with just a brief nugget on being watchful of what we speak, coming from James 3 and 8. But the tongue can no man tame. It is only unruly evil, full of deadly poison. Our tongue are more powerful than we are. Our tongue, the instrument of our powerful word, failed around, striking without force or clear intent. And when they strike, they are full of deadly poison. In his description of our tongue, that's James, the way we use our word, James leaves little room for comforting ourselves. As he will say in the following verses, even when we use our words of good purpose, we might very well use them to harm in the next moment. Our tongues are uncontrollable, powerful, evil, and hurtful. We have to watch how we talk because in our own atmosphere, we set that motion in. And when we speak things, sometimes words may affect a person or affect you in a different manner, so we have to be cautious of what we're saying. I use the example on how when you driving a regular car and you gets out there and you holler, oh my God, I wonder is this gonna crank today? You just put it in the atmosphere. So you just let Slewfoot have a time to come in. Be watchful of what you say. When you go out there and you say, I'm finna go to work in my car because God is gonna bless me with a new car. You're speaking joy, encouragement. You're speaking something, a blessing that's gonna come into your life. So watch how you talk, watch how you think, because sometimes you got to think. When you're thinking something, sometimes you'll speak it. So watch that because it all comes together. James wasn't telling that the tongue itself was unruly. It's the words that come out of our mouth that's unruly. But when you start to speaking and depending, and I know everybody always hear me say, seek ye first the kingdom of God. That means everything that you do, before you start to saying anything, start thinking, what would God say? Start looking up to when your help come from, because you know our help come from God. It don't come from our jobs that we work all the time. It don't come from our husbands. It don't come from our children. It comes from God. God is the one that's gonna set our atmosphere to be a blessing for us. So stop treating yourself or speaking bad things on your own life, because we're doing this and we're unaware of it. Because I was at work and I was over and I said, I feel a headache coming. You feel a headache coming? Fenna, you can't feel a headache coming. You just put that headache on you. What I should have been saying is, God done touched my body. I'm healed. I feel good today. Then whatever Slewfoot was trying to slew himself in, it couldn't touch it because God had already arranged all around my surroundings. So we got to be careful, be watchful. And another thing, we got to think about our fellow man. Because right now in this day and age, we're all going through something. I may not be going through the same thing that you're going through, but we're going through something. So be aware that word may hurt, because words hurt and they kill, because they're there to destroy. Because we put those words out, and those words, you can't take them back. But while they're there, they're in that heart and they just destroying it. They're just tearing it up. So if I hadn't told you anything else, watch what you say. Don't be what you say, but depend on God for everything that you say. Y'all have a blessed day. And like I always said, if nobody's told you I love you, it'll speak, face love you.